I hope you're fine now.
Yes, sir. Absolutely fine.
Good. So now today we are going to see one of the most easiest module in IELTS, and that's what listening module. Have you ever tried before this listening module?
Yes, sir. I've tried it on YouTube. My two answers were wrong.
Okay, and how was the results? Can you please tell me the results?
So my two answers were wrong.
Okay. But see, I do believe that Miss Apekshita is going to rock in this one as well, and she's going to give the best one again
Thank you so much,
because
sir.
it's quite easy. It's
Yes,
quite
sir.
easy, and see, you are going to rock it. I believe so. See, always have belief in yourself.
Thank you, sir.
Always have faith in yourself
Your this
and
confidence
in the
gives
God
me
as well, so
energy.
that you are going to do it.
Your this
Good, good. Keep
confidence
up, keep
gives
up.
me
I'll be there
energy.
always whenever you need energy. That's really good. See, I believe that. Do you know one more thing? You won't believe. Today itself, I was talking about you in my class in the morning.
Thank you, sir.
I said to my students that there is a girl in my class, and Miss Apekshita from Urli Kanchan. You won't believe that she's in class 10 right now, and she has great mind that she is going to crack IELTS as soon as means what in this June, in this May, she's going to crack IELTS, and she has that capability of answering and studying. She has quite great passion of studying as well. She's compassionate about passion means about studying and about going ahead, and she has got great achievements of goals that she's going to achieve in future, and she's got great mindset as well. So I was just motivating the students by a name. So the
Thank you so much, sir.
means, see, I do believe that you became an example for the students, at least. And do you know one more thing? Those are the students whom I was motivating in the morning. Those were doctors, teachers, engineers. So they were just being motivated. Actually, some of them, they've been completely broken by their ages, and you won't believe, some of the students are there, they are the age of my fathers and my mothers. And
So thank you so much. You can't believe how much I'm feeling proud of myself.
that's really good. That's really good. That you deserve
I'm the naughtiest student in our school, naughtiest student.
9 out of 9 band, and you deserve
Thank you
9 out
so
of
much,
9
sir.
bands of this IELTS. And
Thank you
I
so
believe
much.
that you're going to do it. Just you need to practice more and more so that you will become a perfect one. Okay. And
Yes,
I do
sir.
believe that, see, as you have taken your 100% over there in reading as well, listening is just your back end. Okay, what do you mean by this back end? Listening is just your cup of tea.
Bye, हाथ का खेल.
Listening, correct, is your cup of tea. ये आपके बाएं हाथ का खेल है. Getting it? So it is just like
Yes.
peanuts. You are going to just have it easily. I believe so. So it's your back end.
Thank you so much.
Listening. And remember one more thing. You are not going to use such kind of cliches and idioms in IELTS, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because they are not going to give you the good marks over there if you are using them over there. So just be
Okay,
ready
sir.
for this one, that you're going to use their simple language as they can understand it well. All right? Good. So now today I'll be talking about what's listening module in English, means in IELTS, and that's what really one of the most easiest I have found, according to me, because whenever I used to be very clear with my ears, right? Now before we go ahead, I want to have a little bit testing of your ears. May I? Actually, your voice is lagging, ma'am. No. Hello.
Hello, sir. It is audible now?
Yeah, yeah. It's audible. It's audible. It's good now. Now, before we go ahead, I want to test your ears. May I?
So now your voice is not
Hello.
audible to me.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry for this one. Are you able to listen to me right now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You may now.
Yeah, is this fine now?
Yes, sir.
Good. So I wanted to check your ears before we go ahead.
Sure, sir.
And that's what that I have a question to you, a simple question. Suppose at night we have three places, okay? That's what,
Places.
yeah, we have three places where the fire has broke out.
Okay,
Fire
sir.
has broken out, okay? And those places are what? A temple, a school, and a hospital. Three places are there: temple, hospital, and school. Okay? Temple,
Yes,
hospital,
sir.
and school. There are three places. At night, on the same night, all the three places have broken out by fire. The fire has broken out on the places, on the same places. Where the ambulance will go to? Exhaust means so, extinguish the fire.
Sir, how ambulance can go there? They need fire
Excellent. This is
brigade.
it exactly. Exactly. Means what? Ambulance could not extinguish the fire. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Exactly. Very good. I'm really impressed by you. That's really good. Apart from this one, see, I would like to tell you one more thing. That suppose if your boss is asking you, I think in this example, I think I have given in the webinar, or maybe I might have given this example in my workshop as well. If you might have attended it before. So
Yes.
suppose if your boss is calling you from America, from Canada, and if your boss is calling you and he's saying, "Hello, Miss Apekshita." Yes, sir. That I'm coming on 20th. Please come and pick me up from the airport. I'm repeating once again. Listen to me carefully. Hello, Miss Apekshita. I'm coming on 20th. Please come and pick me up from the airport. I'm repeating once again. Just listen to me carefully. Hello, Miss Apekshita. I'm coming on 20th. Please come and pick me up from the airport. When will you go to the airport? What day?
20th. 20.
And that's what? 28 or 20?
20.
That's really good. Amazing. Amazing. Really amazing. That's what most of the people they think, oh, this is what 20th means what 28 I'm saying, which is absolutely wrong. You are
20th.
that's really good, man. Amazing. So that's what 28, it's not 20. So this is what 20th means what 20th.
20th date.
Correct. 20th. All right. So that's
Yes.
what 18th, 19th, and 20th. All right. And some of the people they might think, oh my God, these are 28. The 28 is different and 20th is different. All right. That's really very critical. Very good, ma'am. Cool.
Thank you,
Now I do
sir.
believe that you are going to crack this zip zap zoom. And today I think we are not only think, but I do believe that today we are going to have even a single test of our listening module. All right.
Okay, sir.
Good. Let's go ahead now. If you see here, ma'am, that listening module we are going to start today. And that's what, remember, listening module will contain 40 minutes test. Okay? It's a
Yes.
40 minutes test, total 40 minutes test we have, and which will contain 30 minutes, especially for solving the queries, and 10 minutes just to check your
Extra.
answer extra. All right? Means what ultimately you're going to get there only 40 minutes. And there'll be what? 4 sections you're going to have. All right?
Okay,
You're
sir.
going to have 4 sections over there, and those sections are what, like for example, the IELTS listening components consist of 4 sections, and those are the sections what, for example, section 1, the recording of a conversation between two speakers in an everyday social solution. All right. Now there will
Situation.
be a conversation between a police officer or a person who is complaining. Okay,
Yes.
complainant, I mean, and the police officer. It can be the conversation between the clerk and the student. It could be the conversation between means two participants. It could be the conversation, it could be the argument between two participants, or it can be the
I have
conversation
solved
between
of
a mother.
an airport passenger and a air hostess. I have solved it.
That's amazing. Was it from YouTube?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
The
that's good.
passenger have lost his
Today we are going
suitcase.
to have it. Pardon? Okay,
The
lost the
passenger
suitcase.
have lost his suitcase. I have
Okay,
done
I
that
do
one.
believe that. That's really good. And I do have a conversation in the first book. We do have the conversation between the police officer and a lady who is complaining about her briefcase. So in which you are going to learn many things over there today in the test. Okay, so the first section will contain the conversation between two people. Next one, section number 2, the recording of a monologue is means in an everyday social situation. Means what? You are going to listen to a monologue, everyday situation, environment, and all social problems are there. So they are going to talk about, and you are going to answer them consistently. The third section will be there for the recording of a conversation between 2 or 4 people in an educational or training situation. Now, for example, you will find that there's an institution, there might be a university, and they are talking about some kind of social activities or the academic activities. You're going to listen to them, and according to their conversation, you're going to answer the questions. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and the last fourth section is there, which is easy, the recording of a monologue is an academic subject or an academic subject. Okay, there'll be an academic subject, they might be solving some kind of queries over there. In that they might be giving their formulas, they might be giving some kind of answers. So you have to just listen them carefully, and you have to answer them. And what are you going to do in your IELTS exam? They are going to make you wear headphones, nice headphones they're going to give you. And remember, the audio is going to play it only once.
Once.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
either you remember it or you forget it. It ups to you, it is up to you. All right, so this is what exactly they're going to play the audio only once, and you have to listen to them carefully, and then you're going to answer according to your questions. And remember, I'm going to give you some great tips and hacks and strategies of listening in else. Now you are going to have their 4 sessions. They'll be what, for 30 minutes. You're going to listen to them 30 minutes, and then extra 10 minutes they are going to give you, especially for checking and transferring your answers. All right. So sometimes what
Yes.
happens, you are going to get the answer earlier, and you might be thinking, oh my god, this is what the answer exactly, and you're going to just jot it down over there by the pen, so you can't correct it again. If you're just doing, if you're just cutting it again, and if you're writing there, so it will give you very bad impact on the examiner, and maybe they may cut your marks over there. And remember, especially I forgot to tell you last time as well in the reading session, that for reading and listening we have both combining together same portion. Is that clear?
Okay, sir.
Means what? Some kind of the portion is same in reading and listening. Apart from this one, reading and listening both contain the same marks. Means what? For example, they are, for each question is correct, you're going to get 1 mark. Okay, for
Yes,
each
sir.
particular question you're going to get there 1 mark over there. So just remember, listening is really, as I've told you, this is your back end, so you don't have to worry about it. But just remember, the moment when you're listening, go with your tape scripts. Now today I'll be sending some tape scripts and some data on your mail. Just go through that mail and some that data, and just correct it well. All right,
Yes, sir.
so
Okay.
it will help you a lot. Means what? I want you to listen again and again for the tape scripts, so that especially it will improve your communication skills by your, what do we say, even speaking, and your ears are going to be the best one. Means what? You'll be bright eyed and bushy tail. Is that clear?
Okay, sir.
So it will help you a lot to solve the queries as well. Just remember this one, that you are going to go through the recordings. All right, I'll be sending you
Yes,
some
sir.
of the tape scripts and the other things as well of IELTS, and as well as the basic one.
Okay, sir.
Let's go for the next. Good. I hope you're listening me well. Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. Now, tips and strategies for listening in IELTS. Now, point number 1, read the instruction carefully, understand the and respond them about according to them. Now, let me tell you one more thing. Most of the students would do the thing that after practicing a lot IELTS, they think that, oh, first is got the conversation, we don't have to just look out of this instructions and all, we are going to go through the recordings and we're going to just play and we're going to just enjoy it. No, always remember, however it is it your speaking, is it your writing, is it your listening or reading, for any module, remember what I have committed mistakes in my first test. Okay, long time back when I was just giving the first attempt of my IELTS, I used to do the same mistake. Then later on, when I came to know that this is what my biggest mistake I am committing over here, that I have started correcting it. So
Sir, how
always
much
remember,
bands did you
read
get
the
in your
instructions,
first
correct.
test?
In the first test, if you won't believe, I've got only 4.
Oh,
In the first attempt when I when I went for first test, and it was in 2011.
2011. Then I was in first.
Then I worked hard on it. Actually, at that time, I was quite. Pardon?
That time I was in just first standard. 2011.
Even, yeah, even I was there, and I was there, I think, in class 11 something
You
at
cracked
the
in
time.
11?
Yeah, I cracked in class 11. At the
Sir,
time,
how much time did you need to crack it, to practice it?
I'll tell you my story. It is a very weird and very strange story I have. Actually, you won't believe that I was the person who was from Urdu medium.
Yes, I know it.
And apart from that, one day when I went to college, after passing my Urdu medium school, I went to college, and I used to be very shy, and I used to be, very blushing kid in my childhood as well. And I used to sit alone, as I never used to have friends in my colleges and my school as well. I had only one friend, but that he passed away in 2013. But before that also, I used to be alone, and I used to be a very shy kid. So one day what happened, I was sitting quiet in my class, and the lecture was going on of English, and I was so weak, you won't believe. Then when I was in class 11, do you know, when I was in class 11, I wasn't knowing the meaning, even the word of make.
Yes, I've seen in webinar. You are asking someone.
So the teacher made me stand up, and she asked me that, make a sentence. So the moment when she asked me to make a sentence, I was the person who wasn't knowing even the meaning of make. So what I did, I turned back, and I asked the person who was sitting behind me, I asked him, make ka matlab kya hota hai? And the teacher listened to me, and she started scolding me over there. She scolded me so much that day that I went home and I started crying. And at night I was crying, and then I slept. And in the morning, I requested my father that I want to join classes. Then I've been, to many classes over there at the time. I went to a I went to a class where a lady was there. She was a home mentor. She was a housewife. She was a home mentor, and just she used to come in the morning, and then she used to say that, speak up, speak up. She never taught even a single thing to us, and she used to say that, speak up. Then I went to another class, and they were just, they were just fooling over.
As usual, blah blah blah.
Correct. So it was, pathetic loss of my time, especially. So then, I went to one classes over there. I learned all these things. It was nearby Wadia College. So I learned there, but still it was not so. See, would I believe that your hard work, your efforts, your dedication is going to help you, none of the else.
Yes, sir.
So what I did, I started studying from there. So I was so crazy about English that I started loving it. And it was the time for me when I was in class 11 only. And in the end of the year of my class 11, I went for IELTS. Someone has motivated me that, so you are going so good with your English and all, you should go for IELTS. And at that time also, I was just enjoying. I was hunky dory, and I was enjoying at the time. So what I did there at the time, I went for IELTS, and I just wanted to crack it. And I was just thinking that, "Arey, arey, it is just a peanut for me. Means so it is a backhand for me, that I'm going to just do it like this only." But the moment when I went there, I was not so good with my ears. I was not good with my mouth as well for speaking. So for speaking, it was so good for me. But the moment of writing, especially, and listening, and that reading, it went very tough for me at the time. And I've got only four, and max to max, they, according to them, it was what, 4 to 4.5 bands at the time. So it was a, what can you say? It was a great kick for me at the time, that I lost around 14,700 something was the fee of the exam. And my father was not so capable of handling all these things. So that at the time I realized that, yeah, I'm just actually I'm wasting my father's money, and I'm just enjoying myself. Then later on, what I did, ma'am, I started working on it, and within 7 months, this is what even nobody knows about this, because I haven't shared my IELTS journey to everyone. I took there 7 months, especially, and I used to just practice a lot and a lot and a lot. And that time I was so confident that I'm going to get 9 out of 9. But I tried a lot, but I knew it, especially in writing. I'm going to tell you once again, as we're going to start another module sooner. That's what writing. So in that writing module, they have just, deducted my marks over there, because I don't know what's exactly their manner of writing they have, but still the minds doesn't match with everyone, as you know well. So I started working on it, and in 2011, 12, in 2012, in 2012 September, I cracked it completely.
Great story, sir.
And it was
It's really an inspiration story.
no, what do I have learned and I have gained, ma'am, that your hard work, your belief, your opinions are going to help you a lot in your success. None else is going to push you up. This is what the madam is there in this meeting as well, Madhiha Tamboli. She's working with me, and even she says the same thing, that we are going to help ourselves, none else. So this is what exactly I do believe, and I have, a lot of hopes from your side as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Keep up, always be there. So this is what exactly I tried a lot. Then what I did next time, in 2018, I started once again studying. Means what, I started once again going for IELTS, and at that time I was pretty sure that this time I would be giving my best and will be gaining 9 out of 9.
Hello, sir. Sir,
9
video
out
is
of 9.
freeze.
Yes, are you able to listen? Oh my god. Hello. This internet sometimes it irritates me. Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, are you able to listen to me, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm just saying that this time I'll be going and I'll be cracking once again in this 2021. So it is a good year, I believe so. And I just do believe that this time I'm going to go 9 out of 9
Yes, all the
in
best,
front
sir.
of my
All the
niece.
best.
Good, keep up. And I do believe the same from your side as well.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Good, keep up. Okay, so let's continue with it. Our tips and strategy for listening. So as you can see here, especially you're going to read the instructions well, so that it will help you a lot to solve the queries as soon as possible. All right. Next one, focus on articles, especially articles, prepositions, articles and prepositions. You're going to focus especially on articles and prepositions. What happens sometimes, they're going to tell you there was an SMS. For example, as you can see here, most of the people, they commit a mistake over here. I sent her dash SMS, right? I think I have given you this answer, means question
Yes,
before
sir.
as well.
Yes, sir.
So people don't understand that what exactly are they going to ask there. So this is what I sent her dash SMS. What is that?
An SMS.
Exactly, right. So you're going to focus especially on the articles. Next one. Now, for example, I am ill in bed. Now, most of the people, they think that, oh my God, I am ill in bed. So in bed, though, don't believe that, oh, can we put that in or on? What is correct, in or on?
In bed. I'm ill in bed.
Correct. Correct. I'm ill in bed. Can we say I'm ill on bed?
No.
Correct. Means what exactly you're going to write there? I'm ill in bed. This bed is what? It is not a logical bed. It is what? An activity. Means what? This is what, for example, it was a mental
Mindset.
bed. Yeah. Yeah, correct. This is what for I'm ill in bed. So you're going to especially focus on your articles and prepositions in completing the sentences question type. All right. Now you might have there the question for completing the sentence. Okay. In this one, you're going to get there sometimes prepositions. You're going to get there, for example, um, articles. You are going to get there some kind of conjunctions as well, maybe. Okay. So just
Complete the following sentences.
yeah. So you're going to just focus on the prepositions, conjunctions, and articles, as well as you're going to
Punctuation marks.
punctuation marks as well. So there are many other things you're going to focus on there. I'll be telling you each and everything in detail as well. As now, most of this people, they commit a mistake with their spelling.
Spellings.
So just focus on your spellings. Remember, whatever they're spelling, they are just telling you. You just pen down them properly, listening after listening them properly, pen down them, so that it will help you a lot to go for the best answers. Next one is what, identify the keywords in each question. As I've told you before also, that in reading in reading module, that whenever you are reading something and when you are listening something, at the time you are going to focus on the keywords. What keywords do we have over here? I've given you last time a lot of keywords we have in our reading session as well. For example, numbers you have, numericals we have, and then we
Yes,
have
sir. First day only on the first page.
correct. It is what over here. So this is exactly you're going to focus on the keywords. See here, and linking words, whatever they are just telling you, you're going to go for them according to that. For example, you're going to have the spellings, you're going to have the pronunciation well, you're going to have there's some kind of and acronyms and sometimes antonyms, synonyms, and some of the words are there. So it will help you a lot to make you answer well and better. So this is what exactly you're going to help there with the keywords in each question. Remember, whatever they are just talking, you have to go according to them. Because if you focus on the part of the audio that are pertaining to the keyword, so that whatever they're just saying, that just means have a good look on them, and you're just going to have their answers correctly. All right. Suppose, for example, in Russia, it's what last month it was -20, and this time it's what around, and people's bikes and what do we say, vehicles are getting frozen, and it is what -20, and it is not around -20, but actually yesterday it has been told by the weather forecasting it is around -27. So you are going to just focus on them when they are saying -20, -27, -65, whatever they are just telling you. So just remember the numbers. Sometimes what happens, you're going to get the quick answers at the beginning of the audio, and sometimes you're going to just make you confused over it. They're just going to confuse you till the end of the audio, but just write down the answers by your pencil. So it will help you a lot, because see, you're going to get at the end of the after the play, after playing the video and after stopping them, you're going to get the 10 minutes, especially for transferring your answers to check on. All right.
Yes, sir.
So be ready for this one. Next one is what answers may come quickly. As I've told you this, that answers may come quickly. Sometimes it happens that the answers might be coming quickly, but it doesn't matter that it will help you always. Because what happens, sometimes they give something at the beginning and then at the end something else is there after just putting up your efforts. Next, if you miss the an answer, move on. Now most of the students, they have the same problem, as they're just going for board exams, on the other exams as well. Whenever they don't find any answer, they just keep on rotating or around the answers, around the questions only. Why aren't I'm getting the answer for this one? So this is exactly I would like to tell you, that if you don't listen to the answer means and if you're not sure with it, so you just move on. Okay, move on quickly. Just don't wait for the
Yes, sir. They just concentrate on 2 marks question and they don't realize there is other question of 5 marks.
exactly. This is what the problem with the students. It used to happen for most of the students in my childhood. I've been seeing they've been just getting stuck up with the passages, and they're just leaving the grammar, the letter writing, there's curriculum means, so even their essay writing, and there are other things, are there plenty of the things we have in the exam, and
And
they
the
just
passage was just for 5 marks.
exactly, they were just losing plenty of marks just because of that 5 marks passage. And they used to think that it is our failure that I'm not getting the marks over here, according to their mindset. So always remember, whenever you have the answers, write down, and if you just forget, so just move on. Okay, if you miss an answer. Next, especially you have to concentrate while listening, especially concentration with your spellings, with your keywords. And if you don't concentrate and if you be in other world, then may God help the listening. Okay, now if you see here, now when doing practice test, learn from your mistakes by studying the audio scripts. Now if you see here, this is the greatest tip I've given over here, that the moment when you are listening to the tape scripts and whenever you're listening to the audio scripts, at that time just keep on learning by your mistakes. Whatever the mistakes are you committing, as I've just given you the examples of 20th and even that ambulance, they might give you some kind of questions which are not relating to them. They might be they might be talking something fishy, something rubbish over there, I'm sorry to say this one, but you have to concentrate over there. And the moment when you are doing the practices, it will help you a lot to make your exam much more better. So practice a lot whenever you have the time before going to the exam. Next, IELTS listening questions types are there. For example, form completion question will be there for form completion, notes completion, summary completion, sentence completion. For example, you might be they might be giving you the form, and they might be asking you fill the form correctly according to the instructions, or note completion is there. For example, they might have given you some kind of notes and you're going to just fill up them. Same case for summary completion, sentence completion, and then multiple choice questions are there. For example, they might be giving you some kind of, what do we say, A, B, C, D. You are going to choose one of them. As you're going to have the test now only, then for example, sometimes they might be giving you diagram labeling, how to name the diagram, what could be the label of the diagrams, the names of them. Then they might be giving you some kind of diagrams, and they're going to ask you some questions on behalf of the diagram.
Yes, sir, as they have done in reading. We have one
Exactly,
question
right.
to label
And
it.
same case for
Beekeepers.
correct, exactly. And this is what for the lame same in that's what map labeling. Okay, for map labeling also they're going to give you the same as diagram labeling is there. Table completion or form or chart tutor. For example, they're going to give you some kind of table, and you're going to just complete it by the answers as they have given in the reading session as well. All right, so this is what
Yes, sir.
exactly, as I've told you, that reading and listening both are what brothers and sisters of each other. They're going to have same means contents over there for just sorting out the summary. So now we have good time over here, and I believe that at least we're going to have one practice test. Let's see if it is getting done. Okay, so I hope you're good with your ears and you're listening to me carefully.
Yes, sir.
So this is our practice one test, and here we go. Yeah, practice test one for listening. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Good girl. Now I'm going to play the audio, and I'm going to send the data today itself on your, what do we say, mail. All right, go according to them.
Cambridge practice tests for IELTS 1 by Vanessa.
Are you able to listen to this one?
Yes, sir.
Good. I'm just playing it, and just go through this test, okay? And you are going to answer me. Am I right?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Orally, just you can answer me now, and then you can just do practices at home, and then you can send me the answers. No problem at
Vanessa
all.
Jakeman and Claire McDowell. Published by Cambridge University Press, 1996. This recording is copyright. Cassette 1, Side 1. Practice Test 1. You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on what you hear. There will be time for you to read the instructions and questions, and you will have a chance to check your work. All the recordings will be played once only. The test is in 4 sections. Write all your answers in the listening question booklet. At the end of the test, you will be given 10 minutes to transfer your answers to an answer sheet. Now turn to section 1 of your question booklet. Section 1. You will hear a telephone conversation between a woman and a police officer. First, look at questions 1 to 5. For each of the questions, 4 alternatives are given. Decide which of the alternatives, A, B, C, or D, best fits what you hear on the tape, and circle the appropriate letter.
Are you reading them?
Yes, sir.
Good girl. So what does her brief face look like? What picture shows the distinguishing the features? What did she have inside her briefcase?
You will see that there is an example which has been done for you.
Okay.
On this occasion
1 to 5.
only, the conversation relating to the example will be played first.
See, example, they have given already solved the example over there. Then we're going to solve the next one. Yes, I'm sorry.
Good evening, City Police Station. Can I help you?
Oh, hello. I'd like to report a stolen briefcase, please.
Just a minute and I'll put you through.
The woman says she wants to report a stolen briefcase. So A has been circled. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time.
Only one.
Now listen carefully to the first part of the conversation and answer questions 1 to 5.
evening, City Police Station. Can I help you?
Oh, hello. I'd like to report a stolen briefcase, please.
Just a minute, and I'll put you through.
Lost property, can I help you?
Oh, yes. I've had my briefcase stolen.
Okay, I'll take some details. Tell me what it looks like, first of all.
Well, it's a soft leather one, not a heavy box type like a man's.
And how does it close?
It's got buckles at the front, 2 of them. They're gold-plated ones.
Fine. Was it locked?
No, I'm afraid not.
Never mind. Any distinguishing features?
Pardon?
Any marks or badges on it that make it stand out?
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
did you listen to her?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Have you got the answer?
Yes, first answer.
That's really good. Keep up. Just a minute. The answer is what?
A.
Exactly.
With 2
Very good.
buttons, no lock.
Correct. 2 buckles, no lock. Good.
Only the brand name.
And where's that?
It's on the back. At the bottom, in the left-hand corner. It's saggy. Oh, and there's a scratch. It's quite bad, but small, directly above the brand name. I did it recently, putting it on my bike.
I got that. So, what did you have inside the briefcase?
Well, all my papers from college. It's so frustrating, but thank goodness for computers. I haven't lost them completely.
Yes, you're lucky.
I had my wallet in my pocket, so I didn't lose that. But there were also my pens, which I got for my birthday, and a novel I was planning to read on the train.
Right. Where exactly did you lose the briefcase?
Ma'am, question 2 and 3 answers.
Of question 2, it is C.
Exactly. Very good. And the this one 3.
B. Sir, I
Yeah,
think there
B
are
or D?
multiple questions. She
Yes.
has said
there are.
paper, wallet, pens, and novel.
Correct. She said that this one. D is the answer. Why? Because she has her wallet in her pockets. She didn't lose that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good. So the answer is what? D.
Yes, sir.
Good. Now listen to her carefully. Now, once again, he is asking where exactly did you keep that?
Well, I couldn't believe it. I was standing on the platform. It was right next to me.
You were holding it.
I just put it down on the floor, but I could almost feel it beside me. I was watching for my train because sometimes it comes early, and then next time I looked, my briefcase wasn't there.
And what time was this?
It must have been about 5:20. No, a bit later. I'd say 5:30 because it was just getting crowded, and the train normally comes at about 25 to 6.
Before they continue their conversation,
What is question 4 and 5?
A and C.
Exactly right. A and C.
C.
Good girl. Now here, say complete the form. Okay, form completion is there. And listen carefully and write down the answers with your pencil. Okay, can I play now?
Yes, sir.
look at questions 6 to 10.
No more than 3 words.
So video is not playing.
As you listen to the rest
Audio.
of the conversation,
Actually,
complete the form by
they have given the time to listen to you, means make or read you. all the
Okay, sir.
questions. Yeah.
filling in the numbered spaces 6 to 10.
Right. If you'll just give me some personal details.
Yes,
What name is it?
I'm Mary Prescott.
Can you spell that?
Yes, it's PRESCOTT.
And your address?
Flat 2, 41 Fountain Road, Canterbury.
Fountain Road.
Yes, number 41.
And have you got a contact telephone number?
Yes, it's 752239.
752239. Fine. One last question. What would you say the value of your briefcase is?
Including the contents?
Yes. Just a rough estimate is fine.
Oh, I'm not sure. Well, the briefcase itself is quite new. I bought it last month for £40. I suppose about £65. The contents are worth about £20 or £25 at least.
That's fine. Well, if you could come down to the station tomorrow, you can sign this form and have a look at what we've got here.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Goodbye.
Answers?
Mary Prescott.
Correct.
So I didn't got the 7-1. I didn't understand what she said and she didn't spell it. Posey Road.
Yeah. It was
And
what? Here was there the road name was there, and here
Posey
the
Road.
flat number and the
POSY
apartment
Posey
name
Road.
was. Correct. Canterbury. And phone number she has said over here.
752239.
Correct. And what is the estimate value of this one?
£90.
Okay. But it would go around
130
130
pounds.
pounds. maybe.
130 pounds.
Correct. 130 pounds. Why?
Because she have given 3 values and addition is 130 pounds.
Correct. Addition of them is what? 130 pounds. So this is what the answer is what? 130 pounds. All right.
Yes, sir.
See, as how they are confusing. She has given the first estimated value of the bag, correct, of the briefcase. Then she has given
Yes.
about the things. Then additional things were there which were around 25 pounds. So it was going out according to her, it was going
130 pounds.
130 pounds. Yes, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
It's pretty easy. And now I'm going to play section 2. All right.
Yes, sir.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers.
30 seconds you're going to get there to check your answers, and then after 30 seconds you can get here some more time to read the questions. So just so you can read the questions. Now see section 2, they are saying 11 to 21 and take the 3 other items which are mentioned in the news headlines. Okay, take the 3 other items.
Yes, sir.
Now turn to section 2. Section 2. You are going to hear a news report from an Australian radio program. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 13.
Passengers speak from plane. Passengers speak from ship.
Now listen to the news headlines and tick the 3 other items which are mentioned.
This is the 6 o'clock news for Tuesday, the 25th of November. And first, the headlines. The Prime Minister has promised to help the drought-stricken farmers in the northern part of the country who haven't seen rain for nearly 2 years. And in Sydney, a group of school children are successfully rescued from a plane which landed in the sea shortly after takeoff. Transport workers on strike in Melbourne over a pay claim, and the strike looks set to spread to other states. And on a fashionable note, there's to be a new look for the staff of Qantas, Australia's national airline.
Now you have some time to look at questions 14 to 21.
Ma'am, have you got the answers from there? Hello?
Hello, sir. Sorry, it was call from my school.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I'm just playing once again, just go through them, all right?
Okay, sir. Sorry for interaction.
And farmers in the northern part of the country.
Okay, I'm playing once again and just go through the questions and answers. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, listen to the news now. 3 tick marks you have to do.
Now listen to the news headlines and tick the 3 other items which are mentioned.
This is the 6 o'clock news for Tuesday, the 25th of November. And first, the headlines. The Prime Minister has promised to help the drought-stricken farmers in the northern part of the country who haven't seen rain for nearly 2 years. And in Sydney, a group of school children are successfully rescued from a plane which landed in the sea shortly after takeoff. Transport workers are on strike in Melbourne over a pay claim, and the strike looks set to spread to other states. And on a fashionable note, there's to be a new look for the staff of Qantas, Australia's national airline.
Now you have some time.
Which one is there?
C,
Correct.
F, and H.
Okay. Actually, there is what? C, H, and that D is there. No.
C,
E is there. Sorry. Okay.
C, E, and
C,
H.
E, and H.
Okay, sir.
Plane. So the students were there. They were rescued from the plane after getting into the ship. All right. So this is what
Okay, sir.
exactly you are going to have here. So listening is one of the most important, ma'am. Right. Now, question 14 to 21. He is saying just have a look there on 14 to 21 questions. I will
Time to look at questions 14 to 21.
complete the notes below. So note completion. No more than 3 words. It can be 1 word, 2 words, or 3 words.
As you listen to the rest of the news, complete the notes in the spaces provided.
The Prime Minister has pledged today that he will make $250 million available to help the drought-stricken farmers who have not seen rain for years get through the next 5 years. Money that was to have been spent on the restructuring of Sydney's road system has been reallocated to what the Prime Minister described as a more worthy cause. Farmers are to receive financial assistance to help see them through the worst drought in over 50 years. Many farmers feel that while the money is welcome, it has come too late to save them and their farms from financial ruin, and are angry that the government did not act sooner. A group of school children who were travelling in a privately chartered aeroplane from Sydney to Queensland to take part in a musical concert found themselves swimming for the shore when their aeroplane had to land in the sea just 3 minutes after taking off from Sydney Airport. The pilot managed to bring the aircraft and its 50 passengers down safely in the calm waters of Botany Bay, where boats and pleasure craft were able to come to the rescue of the boys. The fact that it was a weekend meant that there were hundreds of boats in the bay enjoying the good weather, and this undoubtedly helped the rescue operation. We owe our lives to the skill of the pilot, said one of the boys, but the pilot replied modestly that it was all part of a day's work.
Sir, you are not audible.
However, all their musical instruments were lost.
Hello.
And I never got to play.
Hello,
the
sir.
concert.
I'm so sorry.
That
Yeah.
is the end of section 2.
Yeah. Did you listen to them?
Yes, sir, I have listened it, but
Hello?
afterwards the voice was breaking, and then it was not audible only.
Okay, no problem. I'm playing once again. No problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you
Farmers
so
are to
much.
receive financial assistance to help
Good. Now listen to them carefully once again.
As you listen to the rest of the news, complete the notes in the spaces provided.
The Prime Minister has pledged today that he will make $250 million available to help the drought-stricken farmers who have not seen rain for years get through the next 5 years. Money that was to have been spent on the restructuring of Sydney's road system has been reallocated to what the Prime Minister described as a more worthy cause. Farmers are to receive financial assistance to help see them through the worst drought in over 50 years. Many farmers feel that while the money is welcome, it has come too late to save them and their farms from financial ruin, and are angry that the government did not act sooner. A group of school children who were travelling in a privately chartered aeroplane from Sydney to Queensland to take part in a musical concert found themselves swimming for
Sir,
the
the audio
shore
is
when their
breaking.
airplane had to land in the sea just 3
Hello?
minutes after taking off.
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
ma'am.
I am
Again?
audible to you.
Yeah. You are.
Hello.
Are you able to listen to me? Hello?
Sir, your voice is also breaking.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for this one. I'm so sorry. Actually, there might be some kind of issues with the internet, maybe. As it is too fast as well, the audio. But still, how much have you listened here? Ma'am, Apekshata ma'am? Hello? Hello? Are you able to listen to me, ma'am? Hello? 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 Oh my God. Maybe some kind of issues are there. Hello? Hello? Ma'am? Hello? Hello? She went off.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. It is fine now.
Okay, sir.
Okay, how much have you listened?
I have listened that $260 million pounds.
Okay.
World draft.
350.
$260 million
$250 million.
pounds, sir.
5050.
260 pounds. Hello,
50
sir.
50.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Hello? Yes, I'm listening you, ma'am. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, see the answers in the chat box. 250 million. I think your voice is lagging over here. All right, no problem at all. Miss Apekshita, hello.
Yes.
Okay, no problem. I think we should stop it here and we are going to continue this tomorrow on time. Shall we? Yeah. See you tomorrow on time. And I'll send you the audio. Never mind. Okay, I'll send you the audio and the, what do we say? The documents as well. Just solve it and we'll see you tomorrow on time. All right? Cheerio.